Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Howard and it's time to get stress-free. Welcome everyone to just a preview of season 2 coming out in September every Tuesday at 6 a.m. You don't have to watch it at 6 a.m. on YouTube. You can watch it on the replay. So I'm not forcing you to get up that early, but you can watch it whenever you want. But it comes out every Tuesday at 6 a.m. Season 2 is going to start in September, but I'm coming on here to do a quick preview. It is August, okay? A month of the year that we do not want to talk about. Every educator, every parent has mixed emotions. Parents are probably excited that school is about to start soon, depending on where you live. But then again, at the same time, they might be stressed out because of all the back to school activities that they have to get done and all the money that they have to spend. So it's kind of a catch-22 with them. And then the educators themselves are just don't even want to talk about it. Don't talk about August. They want to enjoy their last couple of days. But I'm coming on here to give you 5 tips. Now, I gave you 10 tips to end the year. Hopefully you took some of those tips. That's why you only need 5 to start the year, because I gave you more than enough for you to set up your summer the way how it's supposed to be set up so you can come back 100%. So take a look at that episode that I did at the end of season 1. What were the 10 tips for a great summer? Go back to that. And now I'm going to do 5 tips for you to start your school year. And you're going to start it off right. Number 1. Notice where I'm filming this one. I was going to film in my usual spot, but I'm like, no, I'm going to film it by the pool again. Because why should the fun end? The reason why you're dreading August is because you're thinking the fun is going to end. The reason why you're dreading August, parents, is because you think that this expensive bill is going to be upon you because of back to school supplies. Not necessarily. All right. So the fun should not end, and you should not go broke, parents. It doesn't end. Why don't you start planning the next outing? I think the next holiday is what, Labor Day? Why don't you start planning the trips and the brunches and all that stuff? Every Jewish holiday that you get, but you're not Jewish. Come on. The fun doesn't end because summer ends. Every time you clock out of work, your fun begins. We need to shift our mindset, right? So don't let the vacation end. You can still go to the pool. You can still go to the beach. You might be a little bit more exhausted, but you have to shift your mindset. The only time that you can't do these things is if you're at work. But work ends at a certain point. So let's keep the fun going. Go ahead and book that next cruise. Hey, school don't keep every day. They don't keep on the weekends. Parents, you don't have to wait until the summertime to enjoy your kids. Plan the next trip. All right, so that was tip number 1. Don't let the fun end, and don't let the pockets get broke because it's back to school season. All right, that was tip number 1. Number 2, we need to start practicing the routine. Sleeping in is getting too close. Right now, we need to start. Now, I know you're saying to yourself, oh no, I am not ready to start getting up at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. I want to sleep in. I want to enjoy it. My kids sleep in late, so I get more time in the morning to relax. I know you don't want to end it, but here's the problem. When the actual real schedule starts, you're going to have some issues. Okay, so you want to go ahead and break yourself into it now. You don't have to necessarily get up at that time. Just set your alarm so that your body is now reprogrammed. Okay, 7 o'clock is wake up time, or 6 o'clock, whatever your schedule is. Just put alarms on your phone and start teaching the kids bedtime. Start winding it down, turn all that late night staying up and all of that, cut it out now, so that by the time school is in session, everybody is back on track. And like I said, you don't necessarily have to get out of bed. You just have to set the alarm to wake you up and to remind you that, okay, this is what I am going to be doing in the future. All right. Start to modify. Okay. Some of you took my advice and you started that workout in the summer. You're feeling great. Please do not put on the weight when you go back. Don't do that. So start to modify. How can I do this workout when I go back to work? You might not be able to do an hour like you did in the summer. You may not be able to do 2 a days. You may not be able to do those very extreme routines if you got on one. So now, what can you do? Okay, I could do 30 minutes before work. I can do 30 minutes after work. I could work out anywhere. I told you, don't just work out at the gym. You need to know how to work out in your pajamas in the parking lot as well. Because there's going to be days you don't feel like going. There's going to be days that you just can't make it. You have to know how to be able to just work out anywhere. While you're walking the dog, take the kids to the park, you make them get tired so they go to bed on time. You jog while they run, make it work. So start to make those modifications now so that when school gets back, you're not saying, oh, I can't do what I did in the summer, and you drop everything altogether. All right, so number 2, that was practice the routine. Okay, make modifications. Number 3, please don't shop at the last minute. That's for educators and parents. Don't wait for that. What they always have that tax-free day that everybody's waiting for. Do you know that it's not really cheaper on that day? They probably put the tax in the price and then say it's tax-free. You know what I'm saying? Like the price is really higher, and then you think it's the discount, but it's not. You know how those people work. Like, stop. Just stop. Do not wait until tax-free day. You can get some sales on Amazon right now. Okay? Make it stress-free shopping. Amazon is great. I don't know why everybody wants to go in those long Walmart lines when Amazon exists. Instacart, DoorDash, whatever. So many online shopping now that you could just do that in an hour and you're done with all your kids' stuff. Consider that. But if you do want to go to the store, go to the store when it's empty, whether early morning or so. Avoid the rush and the last minute. It's very stressful when everybody's fighting over a crayon like it's Christmas. All right. So don't shop at the last minute. Now you're going to get ahead of next year. As soon as the season is over and they start to drop those prices, you're going to buy stuff for next year. But I don't know what the supplies is for next year. Yes, you do. Go to the school and get the supply list for next year, because they have it out now. Get it for the next grade. So if your child is going to be in 5th grade the following year, go ahead and grab it off the counter when you go to meet and greet. Okay, because they have that at the desk right now. So just grab the one for next year, and you don't even really need it. You know what your child needs: a book bag, pencils, pens. You know what they need. You get the standard stuff, and then the little frou-frou stuff that the teachers want to add on, you can figure that out later. You don't have to buy all of that, by the way. And that's from an educator. You really don't have to buy all of that. We just throw it out there as wishful thinking. If all you can afford is the book and the pencil, get the book and the pencil. Okay, but there is a reason why we ask for that, because we're broke. Educators are broke and we don't have any supplies. So that's why we're just asking you, and be nice to them. If your child, I say it all the time, if your child goes to a free public school, you shouldn't complain about buying the supplies, because you have people out there paying school tuition. You don't. So the little supplies that you're asked to buy, and the $2 an hour that teachers earn, because the salary is an insult, be nice. Okay, but yes, there's certain things that, okay, you know what, I really don't have to get that for my child. It's okay. All right, so that was number 3. Don't wait till the last minute to do all that shopping. Get that preparation in order. Number 4, please keep it simple. The new school year, you know what? I'm going to sign my child up for math tutoring, reading tutoring. Last year, I'm going to get them in karate, swimming, Sweetie, no. Mm-mm. Oh, this year I'm going to decorate my classroom to be Disneyland from head to toe and No. We're going to keep it simple, and we're going to set daily goals. Some of you can't handle even weekly goals. I'm going to say daily goals. Tomorrow, I'm going to put out the desk and the chairs for the students to sit on. That is it. The next day, I am going to put up my agenda board with the standards, because I know I have to have that. The next day, I'm going to do the lesson plan for the first day, not even the first week, the first day of school. And when I get over the first day of school, then I'll do the lesson plan for tomorrow. Some of you can't even handle the week. Parents, you're trying to put your children into all these different activities. Stop it. And then you get mad that you have to take them to soccer practice and you have to drive them here and drive them there. What? Start one thing at a time. Set daily attainable goals. And then when you get into the groove, like an aircraft, now that you're at that altitude, when you take off, you add some more. Okay? All right. That was number 4. Keep it simple. Right? KISS method. Number 5, last but not least, it is okay to put you first. Okay? After work ends, it's your time. Hello? It's okay. Children should have a bedtime. I know some are difficult, then more difficult to go to bed, and some they want to stay up. Melatonin gummies, make it work. And when kids go to bed at 8 or 9, that's mommy time. Mommy watches her Netflix series. Okay, that is daddy's time to play some pool and some football or something. Watch the game. You gotta have some time for yourself. It's not gonna work. You don't work all day long, and the kids are not awake all day long. So when is your me time? When is your set time to be selfish? It is okay to be selfish sometimes. Because if you're not recovered, you can't help anybody else. Listen, those are the 5 tips that I have for you. Giving you a little preview. Season 2, September, YouTube at LFK. I had to do this in my shades because it's hot out here and I squint in the sun. Listen, that's all I have for you. Follow us, subscribe, start to tell everybody. Come on. Join the podcast. Write to me. What do you want me to talk about? Who do you want me to have on the show? Do you want to be a guest? Do all of that. And make sure you share. That's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining us. And remember, you deserve to be stress-free.